Aries, this is your March forecast. For your health, it will be toes, feet, and physical pain. Now, this month, it looks like you're coming to the end of a cycle and you are looking at your valuables, what is valuable to you, your expenses, your wages, anywhere where you can earn money. Now, it looks like there's a cycle coming to an end. Now, you might have to wait, whether this is, you have to wait to find out if you've got the job to move on somewhere else, wait to find out if you've gotten into something. If you're looking to get a loan, having to wait on that. Where your value system is also internally as well. So where your health or where your work is interfering with your daily routine, you've got to spend some money on that. You've got to look where the mental health is affecting the physical health, or maybe just being honest with yourself about how your health is and putting into place something there that can change that. When it comes to your finances and your work, it looks like where you have come to an end, you're looking at where to go next. Now, it looks like there is a reprieve coming. It looks like you're able to put your CV out there, or to apply for something, or to even have someone talk on your behalf. What you've put out there is going to bring in dividends. When it comes to love, it looks like there is some unspoken words that need to be said. With that, you'll be able to get to the crux of the problem of where this slowdown is happening. Things aren't going to be back to normal till the middle of April. When it comes to your family, it looks like someone has to look after someone else, or it looks like someone has to give something up for somebody else. There is the opportunity of yourself or a family member needing to look out, maybe moving out, maybe moving overseas, planning to travel. Taurus, this is your month forecast. For your health, it is arteries, ankles, calves, legs, and shins. Now, this month, you might find that you're going to lose some friendships, whether this be at work or this is amongst the team that you are with. You're looking at your value system here, and there is a sudden carpet pulled out from underneath you, and you might be scrambling a bit. You're looking for justice, you're looking for validity, you're looking for an answer or a judgment waiting to come down. So if you've done a test, you're waiting for the results. If you want to join a team, or you're working on something personal for yourself, you're waiting for that answer to come in, that final agreement that says yes, you can keep going forward. Now, with your friendships, it looks like when you lose some, you will actually gain some. So the people that are more worthy to be around you, that will help you get further in your path. When it comes to love, it looks like there is an ending of a cycle where you're able to move past hurts, past relationships, that you feel ready, you feel like you're in charge, you feel stronger, you feel more confident. When it comes to your family, you might have to stand up and take charge. There might be something to do with your siblings, or someone's now pregnant with a child, but it looks like you have to step up and take charge here because nobody else is going to. Also, when it comes to your daily life and your home, you might be looking for a new property, a new place to live. You're waiting to be approved. For some of you might be having a disagreement with where you live, so the landlord, problems with the bank, or problems with the people that you live with. When it comes to travel, you might be looking at something later on in May. That is a good time for you, but just remember, nothing is certain till after April. When it comes to yourself and your internal self, there might be some expenses that you put out. Gemini, this is your March forecast. Now for you, it is knees, bone, skins, and teeth. So this month, when it comes to your work, study, and finances, it looks like some of you may be laid off. It's sudden, it's abrupt, you weren't looking for it. Some of you might be pulled off a team and placed somewhere else, or you're on a pause, a hiatus, before they can place you somewhere else. And this will make you feel your internal system, your internal values might feel insecure and feel like you're not worthy. For others, when it comes to your finances, you're spending more than you earn, and you need to look at that. It's a bit of a crisis when it comes to your debts. Now, you also might find that if you do lose your job, this is interfering with your home life, and it could be your home life that's interfering with your work that's made this happen. But if it's not to do with that, and something changed suddenly at work, it looks like you might have your contacts taken away from you, a portfolio taken away from you, or you suddenly lose clients. When it comes to your love, it looks like someone's playing power trip games here. It is not equal. You might be finding that you're tied to this person, or you feel stuck or reliant or dependent on this person, or they on you. When it comes to your family, it looks like someone is being angry, someone's trying to rule the family, someone's trying to get, ruling everybody there, maybe even the finances. When it comes to your friends, you might find that you're having home parties, or that you're staying at home and not going out with your friends. Cancer, this is your March forecast for you. Sciatic, liver, hips and thighs is for your health. Now, this month with your study, career and finances, you might be discussing overseas travel. You might be discussing how you can further put out your further afield, gaining more clients, going international, thinking and talking about advertising, blogs, a new website. Maybe you're wanting to teach others through those things, or you're about to teach someone in the community. It's also about expanding your own traits and abilities. Now, you'll find that this month there's a lot of appointments that need to be looked at. Don't be lazy this month. I know you're going to feel tired. I know you're going to feel like time is taking a really slow, and then you're not going to be able to keep up with it. You're suddenly exhausted. But don't miss those appointments. They're very important. When it comes to your a family, again, someone's trying to take control. When it comes to your friendships, you might find that you're partying too hard, or that you look at your friendships and go, you know what, these people aren't for me. When it comes to you and being single, go out there and have fun. Just make sure that you're protected yourself, especially against STDs, or making sure that this person is honest and it hasn't got any hidden secrets. Leo, your March forecast for your health: bladder, genitals, sex organs, reproductive system, hemorrhoids, muscular system, hernias, rectum and prostate. This is also trauma healing by the mind. Now, for you this month, something's going to happen abrupt, suddenly, that you weren't expecting, and that area will be a psychological thing for you. Whatever happens makes you go into your mind, think of past hurts, bringing a trigger, bringing things to the surface because you weren't expecting these things. Now, for some of you, you might be laid off. For others, you might find you've lost some money in stocks, or you've been written out of the will, or your passive income suddenly becomes very, very quiet. You're also feeling that your value system, so your salary might be, what you're earning might be a bit lower, but also your value system, there's been a real stirring up of your emotions here. So psychologically, it's going to be a difficult month for you. Now, it's going to be slow. Things from the past are triggered. Things from behind might come back to the surface. So an old colleague, an old friendship, an old love, those things will be coming back. You're readdressing things, making plans A, B and C, because nothing's going to go straight forward to you for you until the middle of April. When it comes to your study, career and finance, it looks like you have everything you need to start something new. You just don't realize it yet. And once you get over that psychological issue that's been plaguing you, you'll find that there is something that you can reap and sow. When it comes to love relationships, it looks like someone new is coming into your life, probably more the middle of April, but you might meet them this month. When it comes to your friends and family, you'll find that you are there helping them with their issues. Something new is happening, and you have to be the one leading the way. Virgo, this is your March forecast for your health. Ovaries, lower back, kidneys, veins and buttocks. So this month, when it comes to your work, study and finance, you might find that how you earn your money is suddenly changed. Now, for some of you, you might be laid off. You might be withdrawn from one area and moved into another. You might find that you're leaving this month suddenly, and you're going into passive income for yourself. Now, also, all of this month, you're looking at contracts and unions, whether that be love or with work. So if it's to do with your work, you'll find that you're waiting for things to be signed on the bottom line. But what you want to make sure that you're doing is reading all the underwritings. You're watching every single, looking at all the sentences, making sure that all the details are correct. If you can avoid signing till next month. But if you can't, make sure that somebody trusted that you know will be able to look that over for you as well. When it comes to your home, it looks like, if there's a court case involved, if we're having a sudden divorce, which may also happen as well, coming out of the blue, sudden separation, that we have to have someone decide on what's valuable and equal and balanced for both of you. Also, when it comes to the family, there might be people are looking at their wills. There might be an inheritance. There might be stocks and shares, sudden changes there, or things that you weren't aware of. People are going and getting it new. Also, there's some sudden secrets coming up. Make sure you're on the right side of the law this month. When it comes to love, you might find that you come to an agreement, whether that be an agreement to move forward. If you have any secrets, or if you've been swallowing your words, let them out now, because this is the time where your value system with your partnerships is going to be even stronger. When it comes to yourself, you might find that you're looking on how you can expand yourself away from what it is that you do for a living, or maybe pick up a project, because it feels like you have got a lot going on and you need something to distract yourself from all the normal day-to-day business that has got you down, got you working slow. This is the time to give up any addictions as well, whether that be something you do to yourself, drugs, drinking, those kinds of things, gambling. But it's also a time for you now to be able to be honest with yourself, for you to be able to move forward. The sudden change is going to be the catalyst for that. Libra, this is your March forecast. With your health, it's solar plexus, midriff, bowels, colon, intestines, and abdomen. It's also about victim mentality as well. So making sure that whatever happens this month, that you don't have a pity party. This is a time for you to wait and have patience with the universe, that things are going to work out. Now, you might find that your work has suddenly shifted. You're either getting a new contract, you've been put on pause, you're waiting for your license or some sort of administration, some sort of paperwork or legalities that need to happen before you can move forward. The same for your health as well. So you might be waiting for a specialist appointment, you might be waiting for a date, you have to sign the papers for that. Also, when it comes to your work, you might find that if you're taking care of someone, that there's going to be a change there, whether the finances get higher, whether you get some more equipment or more help at home. Also, with your finances, you might find that you have to pick up more work to be able to afford this new contract that you're signing, remortgage, a loan, some debt relief, whatever. When it comes to your love, it looks like we're feeling very low. We're feeling that we're not getting what it is that we wanted from this relationship. So to be able to move forward, we've got to be honest. With your family, someone has to let go. Scorpio, this is your March forecast for your health, heart, spine, side of the body, and upper back. Now, this month, whatever you do, no gambling, no taking risks. There's going to be a sudden change to your day and what it looks like. So some of you might be suddenly needing to get a job. Some of you might be put on hold or put on hiatus. Some of you might lose a job. And then some of you might be getting so much work that you're not able to take care of things at home. It looks like things to do with the children is going to change as well. So that's your focus. That and your creativity and your joy and the way that you make things pleasurable for yourself. So you might find that life is so difficult that you need to get out with other people to be able to bring some joy back into your life, so you've got more energy to finish the month. Also, when it comes to dating, you might find that suddenly that they have no time for you. Suddenly they're moving. Suddenly they want to go all in. There's something sudden there with that. We're also looking at where you have your friends and networks that can help you. So if you're looking for more work, if you're looking for a new job, if you're looking to do more hours, your networks will help you with that. When it comes to love, you might find that any secrets that come up from the past move you forward or halt things as they are. Things are going to be very quick this month, even though it feels like it's very long. It's going to be a tiring month for everybody. When it comes to your family, there might be a sudden abrupt change there, which includes the children or between the parents. Sagittarius, this is your March forecast for your health, uterus, digestion, breast, stomach, and womb. So for all of this month, it's your home that's the most important. That's where we're dealing with things. It's your responsibilities, it's your roots, your heritage. Now, you might find that there's a sudden change with your siblings or your children. So whether that be good or if that's for bad. It looks like this is so sudden It's come out of the blue and no one was expecting it. Now, your home, you might be moving home, you might be relying on family and they don't turn up, or you're relying on family and they do turn up and you weren't expecting that help. Also, when it comes to your job, you might find that that's putting pressure on your health or putting pressure on you at home. So maybe you're moving closer to work, maybe your health has made you work from home. There's something there that there's a connection as well. When it comes to your work, you might find that someone is playing nepotism, someone's playing favourites. Also, you might find that through a family member or someone is a friend that you feel as close as a family member are able to help you out to get a different job. Now, look for your neighbours. You might find that there's a new friend there. When it comes to your friends, you'll find that things from the past will be coming back. So people from the past, love from the past, even work from the past, you'll be feeling those same situations. When it comes to you yourself internally, this is a time where you have to look at your value system. You may not be valuing yourself as well as you should. You might have psychological issues that you have to spend some money on, but this month you have to value yourself. Capricorn, this is your March forecast for your health, vocal cords, speech, fingers, arms, hands, shoulders, lungs, nervous system. This is also about duties and appointments and abilities. Now this month you might find that you're astro traveling or organizing travel. It could be interstate, it could be overseas, but we're talking about that now. And for some of you it could be both. You're finding your voice this month. Now when it comes to your work, study and finances, you'll find that there's a lot of talking going on. It might be online as well. You might be organising advertising, a new website, advertising for further afield, further reach, or organising something that's got to do with teaching in the local community, or something that you've set up online for other people. When it comes to your work, it looks like you will be earning more money, but you just have to wait for that. So you'll get some sort of announcement that next month or the month after you're due for a raise if you've had like a yearly performance or something like that. Also, when it comes to money, you don't ask family for money. It's going to be a no. You might find that if you go to a finance company that they will approve you quicker, but I would go with the bank. When it comes to your daily life, you might find that you're in control, that you have to speak up, that you have to be the mouthpiece. There's also issues dealing with the home, sudden changes at home, that you might have to step up and be the leader of your home, or that you have to help make decisions for the family members. With your home, the sudden shift, the sudden change, you could also be suddenly moving home, or someone suddenly moved out. When it comes to your parents, you might have to suddenly help out with that, or organise something, or maybe someone's bothering them and you have to stand up and tell people to get lost. It's also a very busy time for you for duties and appointments. It's a busy month for you. Now you've got a new look, you've got a new confidence about you. Now this could be because you're now in control, and this confidence is giving you the ability to be able to be in charge. So if you're in charge of the money, if you're in charge of the daily duties, if you're looking after somebody, if you are helping out a family friend or someone that you see as family, that is what you're dealing with. When it comes to love, you might find that you're talking to someone that you haven't been speaking to for a while, or that you're talking to someone new, but it feels like you're talking over the internet. Aquarius, this is your March forecast for your health. It's throat, ears, lower lip and jaw, base of brain, cerebellum, cervical, spine, neck and thyroid. Now this month it's about what you value. You want to be self-sufficient. You want to be able to rely on yourself. You don't want to be codependent. When it comes to money, you might find that your own resources are either on hold, or that you're using some savings or using extra money that you've been given from work. So if you've worked extra hours, or if there's a bonus there, you're able to receive that and be able to put it to good use. This is also a time for you to value your physical self, your mental health, and how you feel amongst the group, amongst the family, amongst your friends. Do you feel an internal monologue that is, I'm not good enough? Or do you feel like you've outgrown these people? Or do you feel like you've got something valuable to share to them, and that you're a valuable member of this? When it comes to your family, you might find that there's a sudden shift, a sudden change where you feel financially secure. You might also find that the communication is suddenly dropped, that there's some cold shoulders there, someone's just stopped talking. and that's not helping progressing things for the future. When it comes to love, you'll find that you might meet someone quite special, quite karmic this month. Pisces, this is your March forecast for your health. It's head, face, upper lip, jaw, upper jaw, cerebellum, and the brain. So this month, when it comes to your work, you might have a sudden change in your salary or a sudden shift in insecurity about your place at work. One or the other is going to happen. And you'll feel suddenly your place in this world, how people see you, your own pride, your own feeling of your personal attitude. Something there's going to rock you and make you feel insecure. You might also have a sudden change in salary or a sudden surprise. Maybe you're taking someone else's position because they walked out. When it comes to your family, you might find that you can no longer rely on somebody else. There's a partnership that's just suddenly broken down or been wiped away, and now you have to rely on just yourself. Anyone that was codependent is now going to be gone. When it comes to love, you might have someone from the past come back, but you're now in your one element, so you're now going to say no to anything toxic. There's also partnerships with work or love, where suddenly there's something new there. When it comes to family, there's a sudden shift there where you might have to step up and to take control of what's going on. It could be that the person suddenly doesn't have a job and you have to help them with money. When it comes to yourself internally, this is a good time for you to let things go. There's nothing you can do. It's out of your control. You just have to wait.